I ended up picking up the final Machinist palette from NYX. If you're interested in seeing the swatches for the Steam palette, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, I'm going to swatch a palette that's a little bit unusual to swatch at this point because the Machinist palette collection from NYX is virtually gone. And this is the third one in the set that I was hemming and hawing over, and they were clearing them out, and I thought, you know, I'll get it because my husband works with Steam on a regular basis, and Steam, it just makes me think of him because of the association. And so I just decided to pick it up, even though it's a lot of cool tones and a little bit different from what I would normally do, although look at my look today. Obviously, I'm fine with playing with colors that I don't usually play with. And I thought it would be fun to do column by column and using these 3 fingers and just swatching it out and seeing what it's like and whether I think it was a good thing that I didn't pick it up, or I might realize that I should have had it all along. So, you know, you can look at a palette, but swatches are really what seals the deal in my book. And I'm really curious about this third row. I won't lie. I think this is the one that I'm very curious about, along with this purple. So we will see what this is like. So I'm going to go in with this, sorry for the glare, I'm going to go in with this first column to begin with. Okay, the first one is pretty gritty. Second one is a nice matte. And the third one I'm very curious about. Oh, it looks more gray than it looks like in the pan. Okay, so here are the first 3. And let's do some swatching. Here's the first one. My hands are so dry. All that hand washing. And that is a weird one, this third one. Okay, so far I like the first one. And the fingers. Look at the first one, except for the dry finger. Cool. Okay, let's go back in. What doesn't help the dry fingers is I've been doing a lot of cooking at home. There we go. Okay, this first one it really makes the row. Oh, second one's looking better now with the second swatch. Okay, and then let's see if we can recover this one. It's like the shy kid. Doesn't want to show up too much. You know, I'm going to go in one last time. It's just weird. It's just weird that it's not picking up a lot. I'm just going to see if I can get it to show up a little bit more. Don't usually do a third swatch, but this is just weird. Okay, and what a difference that made. Okay. Seems like a little, it's like a reluctant inner lid shade. It's okay to show up, it doesn't want to show up too much. Okay, so here are the first 3. That blue is really the one that is getting my attention, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to wipe these fingers off and go for the second of 4 columns. And they don't have names in the palette, so I'm not going to bother trying to figure out what's what. So this is the second row or column that we're going to do. And that purple calls my name for sure. Oh, and it looks like it has some promise. That's good. The matte pinkish peach looks good, and so does the third shimmer. That's cool. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, okay. I like this. I really like this. And that's that pinky peach, close to my skin tone, and now kind of a beigey shimmer. Not too bad. Look, okay, look at that. I like that. All right. Wish my finger weren't so dry, it would look a lot better, but I'm working with what I got. So here we go. Let's do this purple again, and I think it's going to show up all that much better. Yep, it does. Okay. Peachy pink. Better again. And let's get that beige shimmer going. Okay, that looks good too. I'm all right with that. All right, so let's go in for the third column. Just wipe off my fingers very quickly, and it looks like it's a very neutral column. So there's just a couple of punches of color in this palette. What I like about this palette is it's so strong, so robust. It makes me think of the Tartlet series from Tarte, Tartlet and Bloom, Tartlet and Tartlet Toasted. It just makes me think of that. It's just a nice mirror, solid plastic palette, really nice. Oh, this third one in the third column, really interesting. Okay, actually all three of these are pretty interesting. Let's see what they look like. Okay, now that's a silver. I like that. Imagine that silver with these first two. And this one is, okay, that's for a nice soft look. That one and this one would look really good. And now the third one, which is, this is the one that I found interesting, but okay, it has some micro shimmer in it. Okay, I like it. I like it. It just needs to be built up, but I like the micro shimmer in it. So we will see what that looks like. But that silver's not bad. The shimmer in that kind of a burgundy taupe is gold micro glitter. Now that silver has my attention for sure. Okay, now this guy. Perform for us, please. Okay, that's better. Okay, I would really, really like to play with that one. All three of them are interesting, but this one has my attention. It's just neat. It's just really interesting. Okay, the third row, it's surprising me. It's just surprising me. And we're going to go in a third column, and now we're going to go into the last one. Not that you care for me to say row or column, I'm sure, but it just bugs me for some reason. All right, we are going to go into this last column right here, which looks to me more like what I would have expected in the Grind palette. Because it's not all that, it is cool, but it's not all that cool. There is that really nice khaki in here in the middle. And then a typical brown. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think that's going to build up really nicely on the second pass. That is a whole lot of nothing. And then we've got this last one. And that's also a whole lot of nothing. I was expecting way more from this row. What the heck? Okay. I like the first one. Counts for something. It's hard to pick up on the finger though. We'll try again for that khaki. Sometimes mattes look like crap the first time around. Technical term. There you go. Okay, come on. Oh, yes. I feel like I'm rooting for a sports team. Yes, okay. This is so much better. And it's making me think, it's got more purple in it, but it's making me think of a shadow in the Carly Bible palette, actually. The Carly Bible Anastasia collab. And this, you know what? This would be a nice, possibly nice transition color. Possibly. Okay. So this, you know what? This middle one, I want to try again. I just feel like it has more potential. And for some reason, it's not coming through. Last chance, honey. Okay. That's all she wrote. And actually, I think it made quite a difference, so I'm glad I did that. All right, so here are the swatches, all of them. And I just feel like redoing 3 swatches. I feel like redoing this one, which I never do, but I want to do this one, and this one. So this one, and this one. I don't know. Like I said, I never do that, but for some reason, I just really want to. And it's only 12 shades. I mean, if it were a 30 shade palette, I wouldn't put you through this, but I think it's not that much. I'm kind of giving up on one of them, but we'll see. So this one right here. This is the second one I wanted to do again. And this one. I would have been inclined to do this one again, but it's had 3 passes. I mean, I call quits on that. Okay, so I'm happy I did another swatch of this one because I think it really came through on the last go. And this one just didn't have enough. I think it's because of my skin color. I don't think it was showing up enough. And then this one, I have to say, yeah, I'm really intrigued. I'm really intrigued by that very, very micro glitter that is gold. I don't think I've ever seen a shadow like that. If you have, please let me know. Now, what look would I do with this? I'm really drawn to this color, and as a matter of fact, I do want to compare it to a few other colors that I have in my collection. Yeah, this one and this one are really unique to me. I like the silver. I have some other silvers, but I do like that silver. And this one too. This one is intriguing. So yeah, there you go. The swatches for the NYX Steam palette from the Machinist collection, again from NYX. And as it turns out, I'm looking forward to playing with it. So I'm okay with having picked it up, even though I'm not huge on blue or metallic or kind of taupey shadows. But there's more than met my eye anyway in initially looking at it. So pretty happy to have picked it up. Let me know what you think of the colors. If you have this palette and you've been playing with it, what are your favorite color combos? I would love to hear. And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But for now, take care.